Hi guys, welcome to another day. Good morning, afternoon, evening. This is Obinje. You're welcome to another beautiful day with me. How are you all doing? This is May 29th, 2024. We are almost at the 6th month of the year, right? So guys, congratulations if you made it this far. Today, I would love to share with you guys why I celebrated my daughter's birthday at school, or rather, why I surprised her with a cake at school for her 10th year birthday. Now, if you haven't watched the video of the surprise, I'm going to leave it here and a link in the description box, okay? I celebrated her birthday, her 10th year birthday at school with a surprise cake because, like I said, a surprise cake. I wanted to surprise her. I wanted to get that emotions. I wanted to capture it so that many years from today, I will show her this is your reaction to a cake, a surprise cake at school. So how did this idea all come about? I'm someone who is really enthusiastic about birthdays. I know the birthdays of all my nieces, my nephews, my friends. If you and I start a friendship today and for whatever it's worth, you tell me your birthday, best believe that I'm going to have it up here so that whenever that birthday comes, if it has passed, then I'm looking forward to the following year. And if it is yet to come, I'm keeping a date with you because I feel that birthdays are things of joy. That's just how I look at it. I feel that birthdays are worth celebrating. Birthdays are things that you look forward to, that I look forward to, because it's a reminder of how many years you have been on earth, and not just being on earth, the good things that the Lord has done for you. It's a day where you thank God, you appreciate His mercy, His goodness, and everything that comes with it. So I'm very mindful and enthusiastic about birthdays. My family here, they know about it. Once your birthday starts to approach, I start to sing song about, I talk about it. I remember my elder daughter was even telling me the other day that the way I'm so excited about Lovelin's birthday, it's like it's my birthday. And I'm like, it's my birthday, if you know what I mean. So guys, before I digress, she, like I said, turned 10 May 22nd, 2024, and she really wanted to celebrate her birthday because I think I gave her that spirit. I transferred some of that spirit of celebration into her. And of course, you cannot be a child of mine and not want to, make noise about your birthday. So she really wanted to celebrate it, and I also wanted to celebrate it. But guys, you know how the economy has been since late last year, 2023 up until now. You know how the economy has been. If you go to the market today, the price of whatever foodstuff that you buy, when you go back in the next 1 week or 2 weeks, you see that there's an increment in price of foodstuffs, and not just only foodstuffs. In every other thing that you can imagine, the price keeps, increasing. So late last year up until this year, I kept thinking, 10 years, how are we going to do it? Money is as tight as you can imagine. Now, withstanding the price of things in the market, if you live in Ghana, you will know that when COVID came in 2020, schools shut down. I know even back home in Nigeria, schools shut down, as well as in Ghana, schools shut down. But fortunately for schools in Nigeria, they resumed back on time. But here in Ghana, I remember that schools were closed from the month of March. Schools did not resume till the following year, 2021. Schools did not resume. And because of that long break, should I call it, that schools were faced with, the academic session was back, so that they couldn't meet up with the new academic session. That academic session had not even gone. They were just in second term when the COVID came and they had to, go home. So by the time they resumed school in 2021, they had to continue from where they stopped. And that's how the system had been going till 2023 last year. I want to believe that heads of educational body came together and decided that they need to catch up with other West African countries that are operating on the same academic session with them. So what happened is that last year we paid school fees. If you are a parent here in Ghana, you can attest to what I'm saying. Parents paid school fees for 4 terms last year because they wanted to make sure that September 2023 it was going to be a uniform, setup for all schools here in Ghana, as well as their counterparts in other West African countries or the world over. So we paid school fees 4 terms last year. That is, we're talking about the third term, first term, not third term. It was first term, second term, third term that all took place in 2023. Then the first term for the new academic session taking place in September. So you can imagine how daunting it was. But life goes on. Then after the academic session, the Christmas holiday comes. And aside all of these things that you're spending money, the home must keep running. The home front must be running. So by the time all of this done and dusted, we entered into New Year 2024, and you can see that from January 2024 till May, you guys know how the market is. You know how the cost of things just keeps, skyrocketing. And then my baby's birthday around the corner. And we used to talk about the birthday because every one of us in the house here anticipating that 10 years. Our baby girl is going to turn 10. Our sister is going to turn 10. Everybody's just anticipating it. And we kept talking about it. So what happened? One day her daddy went out, came back and said that he met this lady who was making a call with someone, and she was talking about cake. And he said he kept quiet listening to her. When she was done with her call, he now asked her that is she into the business of cake, and she said yes. And he told her that he would love to order a birthday cake for his daughter who will be turning 10 years. And she said, no problem, when you are ready, let me know. And if I'm not mistaken, this was towards the ending of April. We were yet to get into May. So when he came back, he told me that this is what happened. If we should go ahead with it, I'm like, yes, why not? We should go ahead with the birthday cake. But I want to make it a surprise because it's 10 years. It's the big 10, guys. We want to create a memory. We want to create a scene that she would remember for the longest time. So yes, we are going to order the cake, but we're going to keep it as a surprise to her. And guys, every day in and out, she would come and be asking that, what are we doing for the birthday? That we're in May. She's not even saying anything in the air concerning her birthday. And I'll tell her, sweetheart, we're not doing cake. We're not making cake. We are not doing anything. And she'll be like, so even to take to her friends in school, I said, baby girl, there's no money. You know what is happening. Every day I go to the market, I come back, I tell you how things have gone up. You know, even school fees, feeding fee, everything is going up. So ordering a cake at this point in time really doesn't make sense. And she'll be like, okay, even if we can't do cake, at least we should just buy 1 or 2 things that she will take to her friends. And I'm like, let me think about it. Meanwhile, we had already made part payment for the cake, and I warned her sister, don't tell her on any grounds that a cake is coming. And the days were just going and going. She would come to say, Daddy, it's your baby girl, it's your princess, is there no cake? And her daddy will tell her, no cake. I mean, when he's telling her, I'm doing him, don't let the cat out of the bag, because I want to create a memory. And that's how we were doing it from 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week. She will come. The day is fast approaching. In fact, she started keeping tabs with her classmates that were celebrating birthdays around the corner. She will come home and tell me that, Mommy, this person's birthday was yesterday. And I'm like, this person's birthday yesterday, did the person bring anything to school? She said, no, not at all. You see, the economy is hard. That's why parents can't even celebrate the birthdays. And she's like, but it doesn't matter. I said, it does matter. So what happened is that on the 21st, I went to the market. I got some drinks, some snacks. We ordered some pastries for the teachers in the school. And when I brought it home, that day she came back and she's like, Mommy, today is 21st of May. Tomorrow is my birthday. Nothing to take this school. I said, baby, get nothing. I'm going to cook you fried rice and I'm going to put lot and lot of veggies in it. You will eat and remember that 10 years where to go. So after talking, and I asked her, how do you feel? She said, what would she do now? But she's grateful that at least that day she will eat rice and fried rice, you know, a special thought into the cooking. I said, yes. So she now asked me that, don't I even have at least 20 CDs to 30 CDs? Let her buy toffee for her friends. And I told her, okay, if it's toffee for your friends, yes, I'll give it to you tomorrow so that you can buy it and share with your friends. And she said, oh, thank you, that at least she's not going to go to school empty-handed on her birthday. Guys, meanwhile, the drinks were hiding somewhere in my room. I hid it perfectly well so that she will not even, if it's possible to smell it, she wouldn't. 21st came and went. Now, that night to 22nd, I couldn't sleep. I was so excited, my baby's turning 10. I was so excited for the surprise that I was going to, you know, give to her. I just couldn't sleep. I think by 3 o'clock I got up, because I usually get up by 3 to prepare them for school. 3:30, like that, I got up. I was just, you know, playing praise and worship, because like I said, it is a day to thank God, to appreciate God for, you know, when you give birth and the child, you see the child growing in health, in wisdom, in understanding, in everything that you can imagine. It's not by your might, but by the Spirit of the Lord. It's not your making. It's not how you take care of the child. It is the Lord's doing. So I was so grateful, and I was, you know, appreciating Him and thanking Him. Around 4 o'clock, when she usually gets up to have her bath, I remember I went on YouTube and got some happy birthday songs, and I was just playing it for her, and she woke up and I told her happy birthday. Her sister and I, her daddy, we sang happy birthday for her. I told her, go have your bath and go to school. So before she left to school, she now asked me that, where's the money for her to buy the toffee and the biscuit for her friends? And I told her, oh, sorry, I don't have cash right now on me. That I was going to send it through Momo to her class teacher, so that he will give her the money and she will go and buy the things from the talk shop in school. And she said, no problem. Mind you, the lady that was baking the cake told us that 8:30 in the morning, the cake will be ready, so we should come and pick it. So her daddy and I planned that 8:30 we will go pick the cake and then journey to school. So he went out and I was at home doing my thing. Okay guys, before I go off point, now that 21st, when I went and got the snacks and I came home, I called the school and told them that my baby is turning 10 tomorrow, and I want to find out if it's possible for me to come and celebrate it in school with her. And the school said yes, it's allowed. So I was like, one more thing, it's a surprise, so I don't want them, you know, go and tell her happy birthday. You know, I just didn't want the cat to be let out of the bag. And the person I spoke with said, no problem, a secret is a secret. So we kept it as a secret. And the following day, her daddy picked up the cake and called me to come and meet him at school. So I went to school with everything, and I met the proprietress, and I told her that I've been trying to get a hold on her, but I couldn't. She's the best person that was supposed to, you know, guide me through. And she said, no problem. So I got to the school around to 10, and break starts by 10 o'clock. So she told me that I would have to wait till 10 o'clock when break starts, so that when she comes down, then we could celebrate it. Or I could wait till after break and take it to her class. So I was like, no, since I'm already here, there's really no need, because definitely her friends are going to see me. So she's like, okay, since it's almost break time, let her send for her class teacher. She sent for the class teacher. We arranged a spot in the school, and while we were at it, they rang the bell for break. So he said what he was going to do was that he was going to stall her classmates so that they don't come down. But you know how everything turns out. You can't tell children who are active during break time to sit down in the class. Before we knew what, her classmates all came down. And I'm going to insert the video, the clip, when she came down. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it when she was coming because I was, like I said, I was arranging the tables. So I remember somebody said, "See lovely." So that was when it occurred to me that I got my phone out to, you know, get a clip, and that's my baby there crying. She was shocked. And she was like, "But you told me there was no cake, no cake." That all along she thought there wasn't cake. And I told her, "Not in this lifetime. Not in this lifetime." 10 years and we wouldn't have something to remember about it. And I told her, "That's your cake. That's your cake." I'm happy that I got the surprise that I wanted. I'm happy that I was able to create that memory for her. I don't know how long she's going to remember it, but I know that for a very long time, she's going to remember the surprise. She's going to remember, you know, whenever she sits down, perhaps with her kids, she's going to remember that when she turned 10, her mommy gave her the surprise of her life by coming to school with cake. Now, I know it might not mean any big thing to somebody, but it does mean a lot to me, and it means so much to her because I was able to get that emotion that I know she's going to remember for a very, very, very long time. So guys, thank you for sitting down here. I'm so excited that I can't just put everything down for you guys, but I'm sure that you will get the drift, right? So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's Obinje Otalk. You can follow me on Facebook. It's Obinje Hannah Otese. And I'm wishing everyone who celebrated their birthday in the month of May a happy birthday, long life, prosperity. I pray that the good Lord remembers you and everything that has to do with you. Now we are looking forward to June. Let me be the first to wish all the celebrants in June a happy birthday in advance. Go out and shine like the diamond that you are. I'll see you guys another day. Thank you and bye-bye.